Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to TOI Sports, your daily guide to all things that's happening in Indian cricket and right now in the IPL 2025 season. So, we had another game, third successive time that Rajasthan Royals managed to snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. How did that happen? I will never know. And that's why I've got Amit Kumar with me joining us to discuss more about it. Amit, I still can't quite believe how they lost that match.
The game was on the platter of Rajasthan Royals, I must say, but the credit goes to Josh Hazelwood. I mean, he was the match who turned the game on its head. Firstly, he bowled 2 overs, the penultimate over, the 17th over, I would say, his third over, where he took Hitmair's wicket and gave just 6 runs of it. And his last over, I would say, where he he took Jurel's wicket, which was the prize wicket. Jurel could change the game at that point of time. It was Rajasthan's game at that point of time, but the way Hazelwood bowled in that over, it was amazing. So for me, the hero of the match entirely was Josh Hazelwood with 4 wickets, 33 runs, and a superb economy of 8.25. Yes.
I was just thinking that they were 110 for 2 in 9.1 overs, and then Rian Parag's wicket fell. And after that, in the next 4 overs, they added just 22 runs. And that's
Mhm.
where the match turned because Dhruv Jurel just didn't know what to do. He put pressure first on Nitish Rana and then he put pressure on Shimron Hetmeyer. And even though he made it up in the end, but that those balls that he consumed and was not able to score, those dot balls may have led to planting of trees somewhere in India, but
Mhm.
it didn't really do anything in terms of what was going on in the Rajasthan camp because in the previous game also he was having issues. In the game before that also while chasing when they lost against Delhi also he had similar issues. So
Mhm.
clearly he gets stuck. He just doesn't seem to have plan B.
Absolutely, sir. Think it was that Yashasvi Jaiswal and Vaibhav Suryavanshi gave a solid start to the team. The foundation was laid. But I mean, the middle order, I would say the middle order failed to capitalize on it. We know that Nitish Rana played some good shot. Riyan Parag, obviously a couple of good shots, but the onus was on Dhruv Jurel and then Shimran Hatmeyer, as you said. But Dhruv Jurel took a lot of balls, and that actually created pressure on Hatmeyer and Shivam Dubey. Shivam Dubey was hitting really well. Shimran Hatmeyer, I mean, we have not seen him like that. Shimran Hatmeyer was not, that not showing his finishing skills in the tournament, but it was a good opportunity for him. But Krunal Pandya, I mean, in the middle over, he created those pressure, and that pressure eventually came on the other batters in the middle order. That's how the middle order crumbled for Rajasthan Royals.
I think they clearly need to rethink Dhruv Jurel's place in the 11. He should not even be part of the impact player list because I don't think he deserves a place in this lineup. Three successive games, he has bottled the chase. Even in the game against Delhi, he refused that second run when Shimron Hetmeyer was ready to go for that second run, and that led to the match being tied. And then I
Yes.
think even in the previous game, he messed it up, and this game also he's messed it up. And clearly, he has undone the effort of Yashasvi Jaiswal, who had set the tone. And
Mhm.
Someone like Shimron Hetmeyer, I feel bad for him. He has all the intent, but he's unnecessarily clubbed with Dhruv Jurel, and that's putting pressure on Shimron Hetmeyer as well. And so there we have 11-run victory for Bengaluru. But clearly, I think that the three big performers of this game are Virat Kohli with his 70, Devdutt
Absolutely.
Padikkal once again, and
50.
then finally Josh Hazelwood. These three have once again set the tone for Royal Challengers Bengaluru, and more importantly,
Mhm.
this is the first win for Bengaluru at home this season.
Absolutely. Like four matches at M. Chinnaswamy Stadium, and RCB were looking forward for their first win at home, and finally it came. And as you mentioned, that all the three players, they were the star of the tonight. First Virat Kohli, who scored 70 runs. Then of course. Devdutt Padikkal, and I must say that Devdutt Padikkal didn't have a very good tournament or season with LSG last year. He was struggling with the bat and everything. But this time, when he came, he is looking. different, is looking fresh, looking motivated, and now he's among runs, which is a very good sign for RCB. And now we have like Josh Hazelwood who turned the game on its head, the star of the match tonight.
Yeah, this win for Bengaluru means that the points table gets even more interesting, with Bengaluru jumping up to third place now with 12 points, getting closer and closer to the playoff stage. I can't believe that we are not even towards we are towards inching towards the end of April, and we already have a semblance of idea of who are the four playoffs teams going to be, and the bottom teams are slowly but surely out of the competition. Last four teams: Kolkata, Rajasthan, Hyderabad, and Chennai. They're going to be more or less out of the competition. Hence, the game tomorrow between Hyderabad and Chennai is basically an academic exercise, because I don't see either side climbing up. Even though Stephen Fleming said today, we will win 6 out of 6. You're laughing at us. We will win 6 out of 6. I don't know how that's going to happen, but he's confident.
Yes, I mean Stephen Fleming. I mean he was trying to say that CSK might do what RCB did last season, winning the 6 matches out of 6, which is like he laughed actually in the end, but which is maybe be- you never know. Cricket is a game of uncertainties, so you never know what will happen for CSK. They know how to change the game, how to change the tournament. They might turn the tides in their favor. You never know.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's why I'm interested in knowing who are the couple of game changers on either side that you're particularly interested in seeing in action.
For tomorrow, correct?
Yeah.
For CSK, I believe that Noor Ahmed and Shivam Dubey, the all-rounder that can be the game changer. And for Sunrisers Hyderabad, we can have the star opener Abhishek Sharma, and of course skipper Pat Cummins.
Yeah, you said Shivam Dubey, the all-rounder. Sadly, the Chennai skippers seem to forget that he can also bowl, and they use everyone else except him to bowl. So, I am like always interested in seeing what happens with Shivam Dubey, the bowler. But in any case, for this game, Amit, I picked a fantasy 11 plus the impact player, and I am
Okay,
ready to read them out to you if you're ready.
absolutely, sir. Please go ahead.
Okay. So here's the pick for the Fantasy 11: Abhishek Sharma, Sheikh Rashid, Hendrik Klassen, the wicketkeeper, Aniket Verma, Abhinav Manohar, Shivam Dubey, Harshal Patel, Ravindra Jadeja, Pat Cummins, Khalil Ahmed, and Noor Ahmed. My impact player is Ravichandran Ashwin.
Okay.
I know that Harshal Patel, Abhav Jadeja, and Pat Cummins in the batting order might surprise many, but it is just a placeholder, so it's okay. But I had a tough time picking this fantasy 11 because both these teams are not performing. So it became even more difficult for me to pick a fantasy 11. What do you make of this?
This looks perfect to me. I mean, as far as the combination is concerned, it looks amazing. But I would have picked Shivam Dubey as an impact player for me because he
Okay.
hasn't bowled in the tournament. He hasn't bowled in the tournament yet. I mean, CSK hasn't used him as a bowler, but I believe that in tomorrow's game he might bowl and might be among the wickets.
Okay. Interesting. Interesting. So this is the fantasy 11 that we have picked here on TOI Sports. What do you think? You can also play fantasy wherever you want to play, but you can use our fantasy 11 as a guide if you want to, because we are just trying to help you put together a fantasy 11. Amit, now the big question: who's winning this contest?
Mm, SRH, Sunrisers Hyderabad tomorrow.
Interesting. You're not going with Chennai, even though you're playing in Chennai.
No, no. Considering their form, Sunrisers Hyderabad form, that like the Abhishek Sharma's form, Pat Cummins, and the way they are playing, I believe that a win is on the cards for them.
Oh, interesting. Interesting. I think that Chennai might just surprise Hyderabad. I have a feeling that Chennai might just surprise Hyderabad, but you never know what happens. We'll leave it to the wisdom of our viewers what they think about this particular match. Remember, Like I've always said, you can be part of the conversation. Remember to like, share, subscribe on whichever platform you're watching us. And if you're watching us on YouTube, remember to also press the notification bell. You can be part of the conversation, part of the story, right through this T20 extravaganza. Amit, thanks a lot. And to all the viewers watching us, thanks a lot for watching us. That's it from Amit and me tonight. We'll be back again tomorrow. Till then, take very good care of yourselves. It's good night, goodbye, and God bless.